stiff. You know, these receptions, man, sometimes, you know.
I understand. They can get really tedious.
Really? You too?
Sure, you have to make small talk. People talk to you when all you want to be is left alone.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not too good at that. So you are feeling the same way?
Yes, of course. I don't really know anyone here, except my husband, of course. That's him over there, see?
Oh, oh yeah, yeah, sure. It makes sense that that's him. Yeah. Well, what I mean is, well, he looks,
Look like an Arab?
well, yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't mean no disrespect, of course.
Of course not. It's a logical conclusion.
Well, that's okay to say, right? Arab. I mean, you know, these days we say African American instead of Negro. I try to stay up on all that. We don't get too many people like you and your husband out here in the sticks.
I understand. My husband's a visiting professor at the university, and this is a pretty rural area.
Yeah, students and cows, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I do.
Well, I'm not a student. I'm not a cow either. Well, it makes sense. Your husband teaches at the university. That's the only time we see foreigners around these parts. Though seems like they are mostly Chinese or Japanese or something. Not so many like you. I mean, you know, since, well, you know.
I'm not sure exactly.
Well, listen, I don't hold you responsible for 9/11 or anything.
Okay, that's comforting. Thank you.
But, well, you know, uh, since then, more Chinese type people. I'm bored because I'm the only person I know. The only person I know is my cousin, who knows the bride. He suggested I come along and said I could get some food and drinks. And well, I'm not one to pass up food and drinks, if you know what I mean. Hey, can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I don't drink.
Why? Oh, because of your religion. Oh, shit, man. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm not too bright. I mean, I know about the not eating pigs because they're not clean, so don't worry. I won't be asking you if you want any of that ham over there or anything.
It's all right, please. Don't worry about it.
Hey, can I ask you a question? I mean, if it's okay with you.
Please.
Well, is it hot in there?
Excuse me?
I mean, with all those clothes on, isn't it hot? I mean, it's steaming out today. I'm sweating like a pig in this suit. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to mention pigs. It's just an expression. I can't wait to get home and strip down. Sorry.
It's okay. I know it's just an expression. Don't worry, please. I'm not offended. It must seem so strange to see someone like me here, and I'm very out of place. I have no doubt.
Oh, no. I don't think most people notice. No, well, they probably do. Notice, I mean. I was just thinking, boy, it's gotta be hot wearing all those clothes.
The clothes are made of a very light material and it breathes, so it's really not that hot.
Yeah, I see. It's made a special way, so it's cool for people who wear it. Yeah, thanks. I guess I'm kind of nosy, but can I ask, why do you wear it?
Of course, I'm happy to answer your questions. It's a bit difficult because women cover for many different reasons. It can represent holiness, being closer to God. It can also be a way to assert one's identity as a Muslim woman.
Well, don't it feel maybe it takes away your freedom? I mean, what if you don't want to wear it some days? Like you wake up and you're late for work and you're in a hurry and you don't want to put on all those extra clothes. I mean, I'd never make it to work on time if I had to wear it.
If I really didn't want to wear it, I wouldn't.
Oh, what about your husband? I mean, is it, you know?
He doesn't make me wear it. I choose to.
So, I mean, you're equal and shit. Because about me, I agree with that liberation stuff. I mean, my dad, he doesn't so much, but I'm younger and I understand things gotta be equal. So I just wonder, no offense, but I wouldn't want someone telling me to wear that type of thing. I mean, as long as you choose to wear it.
No, I would not do it if I didn't want to.
I was wondering though, if you don't mind me asking. I mean, the main thing is, I don't understand the terrorist thing. I mean, the 9/11, like, for example, I ain't no good Christian, but I don't understand the killing people because of religion.
I don't either.
But, well, I don't mean all Christians are good or anything. Of course, there's some bad ones, but I don't know. It seems like, well, sometimes it seems they want to hurt us for some reason. And then there's all that cutting off of the heads.
Those are extremists. Their beliefs are totally different than ours. They have nothing to do with Islam.
Well, I'm sure. Not all white people who live in the country are bigots, I mean, don't put them all in the same basket. That's what I say. Mm-hmm. But I mean, maybe, you have some ideas why they do this. I mean, is there something in your book?
Quran? Uh, The terrorists twist the ideas to fit their interpretation. There's nothing that justifies violence like that.
I'm asking because a buddy of mine, he came back from over there and he saw some bad things and he ain't doing so well. He has these nightmares and such.
I'm sorry to hear that. Unfortunately, I am at a loss to explain the thinking of these people.
Is it because they think we're not religious enough? For example, we drink and have sex and, party a lot. Women wear the short dresses here sometimes.
Listen, I can't speak for these others. Just because I am a Muslim.
But you're educated. You must know why these people do these things.
There are theories about radicalization, but
Of course. Well, you can tell that I'm not educated. But I think it is like I heard they call a clash of civilizations. Yeah, that's what I think. For example, your guys don't like sex so much. So you have this operation for girls. I forget what it's called.
that has nothing to do with Islam. That happens in certain countries, and certain cultures, but it has nothing to do with religion.
Well, sorry, I just want to know.
Are you and your friends who live here exactly the same as Americans who live in New York City or California? Are you the same as some Americans who are in jail for murder?
No, of course not.
Okay, well, just because I cover myself and some other Muslims do, you are wearing a suit, and there are others who wear suits, but who are bad people. But you both wear suits?
Well, I mean, most people's suits fit better than mine. It's a joke.
It's wrong to judge like that. Why do you all do that? Why?
Oh,
Americans, why do you demonize a whole people?
hey, take it easy there, lady. I know everybody ain't the same, but I mean, you have to admit, you guys are different.
What is the difference? My cousins were killed in an air raid by your coalition forces. They were innocent, completely. They were young girls. What did they do?
Well, I'm sorry to hear about that. Well, I gotta ask. I ain't usually afraid of things, but after my buddy came back and I seen how it made him feel, and he talked a lot. Well, he decided he couldn't take it anymore. And well, he ain't around, if you know what I mean.
I am sorry to hear that. But do you know how many innocent children have been killed in your war?
I started to get this bad dreams. He got them, and now I get them. I can't really say why because I didn't go. But I have these dreams where this area will be blown up by some terrorists. When I saw you, I thought maybe if I could understand. I read these books, but books aren't always good, or TV, maybe not always right, I think. I don't always believe.
I wish I could give you an explanation, but but I can't. For us, my husband and I, we don't feel this way. Yes, we don't agree with some things about Western culture, but we have never had any wishes to harm any people. I could tell you theories I've heard about, but I cannot give you an answer. I really wish there was an answer because I hate getting stared at, and I know what everyone is thinking. It's horrible. I wish we could leave. I didn't do anything. You know, I begged my husband to just give up this job here. I don't care if he makes less money or no money. I just want to be somewhere I can be comfortable.
Really?
Yes, I wanted to be able to go into a store without being stared at. I don't want to have to answer questions.
I'm sorry to hear about that. I wouldn't like that neither. But, you know, it's a bit, well,
What? Extreme?
well, what I mean is some of yous women don't cover the whole face. I mean,
Why can't I wear what I want? What difference does it make? Why should I be ostracized?
yeah, I understand. I mean, that must be really tough, man. I'm sorry. I ain't even gonna ask you what color hair you got in there. Don't worry. I accept you. But you got to admit that if you didn't wear that, you wouldn't be stared at.
You Westerners, you think you are superior. Your politicians steal money, have sex with adult film stars. Of course, you would understand why a woman might only want to show her hair to her husband.
Oh, yeah, I see your point. But I hear every day about suicide bombings.
You Westerners make these problems worse. Your imperialist mindset always invading or breaking one side or the other, supplying weapons to whichever leader will do what you want. It's disgusting.
You really shouldn't talk like that. Now, my buddy gave his heart and soul for you guys. You ruined him.
No, you ruined him. If he had stayed home, everyone would have been better off.
Hey, that's my buddy you're talking about. You better watch your mouth.
Figures you would threaten me. What are you going to do? Send your army after me?
Look, you are making me angry. Now, my buddy paid a lot to help your country.
I'm sorry to say your buddy wasted his time.
You had better keep your mouth shut.
How the real American comes out. What are you going to do?
I'll rip that fucking blanket off of you and we'll see who you really are. You can't hide here in America.
Don't threaten me. Remember, I'm a terrorist. Maybe, just maybe I have a bomb.
You shouldn't even be joking like that.
You think I'm joking? It's very convenient that I'm so covered. I could be hiding anything under here.
You better stop it right now. I mean, your husband's a professor.
How do you know? You don't know who I am? Maybe my husband teaching is just a cover. Maybe we have a cell here.
I know you don't mean that. But still, it makes me nervous.
I am going to blow this place sky high. I'm getting a head start. You better get yourself out of here if you want to live.
You're nuts, man. It's not possible. Your husband is over there. You're just playing with me. Though it is a sick joke, I will tell you.
I know you have heard about suicide bombers. My husband and I are happy to sacrifice ourselves to Allah. You see this here under my garment.
You know, I could yell right here and everybody would go after you. I could do that.
Yes, but you have laws in your country and in a college town like this. There are plenty of liberals that won't believe you. My husband teaches here, and they're not going to believe some uneducated country person.
Hey, stop it. Stop talking like that.
You see? Right here. Go ahead, feel it. I'm going to blow this wedding sky high.
What if I start to yell, she's got a bomb? She told me.
Just because I look different? You think I'm a terrorist? That's what I'll say. My husband teaches at the university. Go ahead, try yelling.
But you're threatening. They might jump you.
Go ahead, racist.
Oh, I might. Raghead.
Go ahead, ignorant country bumpkin.
I'm sorry, that's the end of the play. Thank you very much, Robert and Sophia. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Thank you. Thank you, Sophia.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Really
Thank you.
appreciate you guys.
Where is everyone? Now let me see the full view.
Well, there's some hands waving there. So.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, there's participants. Hello.
Oh, there's
That's Laura.
yes, there's my wife. Yes,
And your kids. They're good. Okay, well, thank you. Thanks,
Yes,
Milton. Thanks,
sure.
Sophia.
Thanks.
We'll speak again.
Yes. Okay. I'll. Yeah. Okay. I guess.
Oh, here we are. There we are. There's
Oh,
everybody.
there. Thank you. I don't know Susan, but thanks for coming. Okay. All right. Well, Bob, Sophia, sounded good. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it went pretty well. It was, yeah.
All right. Well, why
Okay.
don't I guess I'll end but yeah, we'll be in touch. Thank you so much, you guys. Yeah.
You too. Thanks, Milton. Thanks,
Okay.
Sophia. See you soon. Good luck. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
See you.